Turns out, if you want to play here, California is the place you want to start. Palm trees, hockey pucks. 6 years ago, rosters of the Los Angeles Junior Kings and Anaheim Junior Ducks combined to include 6 members of the current World Junior team, including Captain Cam York.
It really helped when the Kings won the Cup, and you start to realize more and more how the fan base is just keep growing and growing. More players want to play.
Brendan Brisson was one of those players. His father, the highly respected NHL player agent Pat Brisson, coached the Junior Kings with Rob Blake and Nelson Emerson. Even with that NHL know-how behind the bench, the team struggled at big tournaments. Enter a young goaltender from Gilroy, California, named Dustin Wolf, who was drawn to the game and position by watching Sharks netminder Evgeny Nabokov.
I think I was just a crazy kid that wanted to get hit in the head, but I don't know. I think it was just the gear and, just being the guy that's in the spotlight a lot, when you relied on the most.
I remember he's playing up north and Northern California, and, we'd always meet in like the States, the finals, and we could have 50 shots, he could have 50 saves. So I remember one year, I think my dad, Nelson Emerson, Rob Blake kind of did some recruiting on him.
Pat Brisson, the agent to Crosby and Tavares, Kane and Taves, had a proposal for Mike and Michelle Wolf. If their careers enabled them to relocate and their son was serious about hockey, Dustin could play in LA. They said yes.
In California, we were good, but when we were going to play against, teams like Honey Baked and Chicago Mission, those teams, Wolfie really would have, I'm not kidding, like 60 saves, and he'd stand on his head, and, to this day, he's the same goalie. He's a gamer. That was a big move for the Junior Kings.
Just like their NHL counterparts, the Junior Kings kept a close eye on their competition to the south, where the Junior Ducks' 2001 birth year group included York and fellow defenseman Ryan Johnson, whose father, Craig Johnson, with more than 500 games of experience as an NHL forward, settled in the area after being traded from the Blues to the Kings for number 99 himself. Craig Johnson coached the Junior Ducks alongside Scott Niedermayer, the Hall of Fame defenseman and York's favorite player.
That was super special, but just the way he skates, he's such a smooth player. He makes the game look pretty effortless back there, and just moves the puck really well, and he makes the players around him better, and that's something that I try to do.
The quality of play and trading in California is no secret in the hockey world. Minnesota natives Drew Hellison and Jackson Lacombe joined the Junior Kings during the 2014-2015 season, as the Kings-Ducks rivalry intensified to a level Doughty and Getzlaf would recognize.
They were always better than us, honestly, growing up. And when Drew and Jackson came, we started beating them, and we had a really good rivalry. I mean, I remember Ryan and Cam were just unreal players. Ryan, every time I was a winger going up to him at the point, he'd get a little head fake go around me every time. And Cam, he's just so good. So he's such a gamer and so calm with the puck. He's always been the same player.
Likewise, Team USA's Californians couldn't be surprised to see Wolf's steady play at this World Junior. 21 shots, 21 saves.
When I hear Dustin's name that he's going to be going between the pipes, I'm 100% confident. It doesn't change from when we were younger, and that guy's a beast in the net. Nothing really phases him. Even if he lets up a goal, I know he's just going to be laser focused. He's the way he prepares for games, and I've seen it firsthand at every single stage, and nothing's changed. He's just still a fierce competitor.
While pond hockey may not be an option in Beverly Hills, California has its benefits as a hockey hotbed. For one thing, you never know when you show up at a rink and see 87 there.
Sid was in town, and I remember Sid wanted my dad to pass the pucks in his skates or something, not give him a pass on the tape. And he's like, and he told me, he's like, it's never going to be a perfect pass. In a game, there's so much going on, and you got to work on those little things. And I was just starstruck by, I was like, why does he want pucks in his skates? It's practice. And, that's kind of how I started to see, how seriously Sid took the game and every little detail.
You'll see hometowns like Stevens Point, Wisconsin, Stoneham, Massachusetts, and Chicago on this year's World Junior team. But there's also room for Anaheim Hills, Irvine, and Manhattan Beach, too. They all love the same great game. Hockey, that is.